you carved goat this afternoon. I was there.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, good evening, and welcome to our celebration of the 222nd birthday of the United States Marine Corps. On or about 10 November each year, Marines around the world gather to celebrate the heritage and traditions which have marked our Corps throughout our 222 years of existence. Tonight's celebration is our display of the spirit of Corps felt by all Marines. With pride in our distinguished past and great expectations in our future, the Marine Detachment of Cape Town proudly salutes all Marines deployed throughout the world on the birthday of our Corps. Semper Fidelis. Sound! Attention! Sound! Adjutant's call! Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and form a detachment commander, Gunnery Sergeant Anna Scott, escorts our guest of honor, Ambassador James Joseph, the ceremony area.
March.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Directed that a reminder of our Corps be published by our command to all Marines around the globe on the birthday of the Corps. This article has become known as the traditional birthday message. Since that day, Marines have continued to distinguish themselves on many battlefields and foreign shores, in war and peace. In compliance with the will of our 13th Commandant, Article 38 of the Marine Corps Manual, edition of 1921, is republished as follows. On November 10, 1775, the Corps of Marines was created by a resolution of the Continental Congress. Since that day, many thousands of men and women have borne the name Marine. In memory of them, it is fitting that we, who are Marines, commemorate the birthday of our Corps by calling to mind the glories of this long and illustrious history. To record of our Corps is one which will bear comparison with that of the most famous military organizations in the world's history. During 90 of the 146 years of its existence, the Marine Corps has been in action against the nation's foes. From the Battle of Trenton to the Argonne, Marines have won the foremost honors of war, and in the long eras of tranquility at home. Generation after generation of Marines have grown brave in war in both hemispheres, and in every corner of the seven seas, that our country and its citizens might enjoy peace and security. In every battle and skirmish since the birth of our Corps, Marines have acquitted themselves with the greatest distinction, winning new honors on each occasion, until the term Marine has come to signify all that is highest in military efficiency and soldierly virtue. This name of distinction and soldierly repute, we who are Marines today have received from those who preceded us in the Corps. With it, we have also received from them the eternal spirit, which has animated our Corps generation to generation, and has been the distinguishing mark of Marines in every age. So long as that spirit continues to flourish, Marines will be found equal to every emergency in the future, as they have been in the past. And the men of our nation will regard us as worthy successors to the long line of illustrious men who have served as soldiers of the sea since the founding of the Corps. This inspiring message of our 13th Commandant has left its mark on the hearts and minds of all Marines, by deed and act. From Guadalcanal to Iwo Jima, from the Inchon to the Korean armistice, and interventions from Lebanon to the Dominican Republic, from the opening battles of Vietnam to the Mayaguez rescue, and from Operation Desert Storm to today's ongoing peacekeeping operations. Marines have continued to epitomize those qualities which are our legacy. The successes which we have achieved in combat and the faith which we have borne in peace will continue in our generation of Marines and in the generations to come. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I would like to introduce our former detachment commander and your host for this evening, Gunnery Sergeant Stock.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Gunnery Sergeant Stock, and on behalf of the Marines here in Cape Town, I would like to thank you all for joining us in celebrating the 222nd anniversary of the United States Marine Corps. I hope that everyone enjoyed our ceremonial color guard presentation, and I would like to take this opportunity to shed some light on tonight's celebrations. During this same time frame each year, Marines deployed throughout the world gather to pay tribute to the Corps, its illustrious history, and the Marines who have gone before us. We take this opportunity to rededicate and to recommit ourselves to the high standards and principles which Marines have maintained throughout our history and which we endeavor to preserve well into the future. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce our guest of honor this evening. Mr. James Joseph was nominated as United States Ambassador to South Africa in July 1995 after a distinguished business, and philanthropy. He was president and CEO of the Council on Foundations from 1982 to 1985, Undersecretary of the Interior from 1977 to 1981, and Vice President of Cummins Engine Company from 1972 to 1977. Mr. Joseph has served 4 U.S. presidents. He was the appointed Undersecretary of the Interior by President Carter and also served as chairman of the presidentially appointed committee on the Northern Marianas. He was a member of the advisory committee to the Agency for International Development under President Reagan and was appointed an incorporating director of the Points of Light Foundation and a member of the President's Commission on Historically Black Colleges by President Bush. President Clinton has appointed him chairman of the board of directors of the Corporation for National Service. He is a graduate of Southern University and Yale Divinity School. He has taught at Yale University and Claremont Colleges and served as a visiting fellow at Nuffield College and Oxford College. Mr. Joseph also taught at Stillman College, where he was a leader of the local civil rights movement. And as an ordained minister, he was also chaplain at the Claremont Colleges and a member for the faculty of the School of Theology. Mr. Joseph is the author of 2 widely acclaimed books, The Charitable Impulse, Remaking America, and he has also served on the board of directors of the Brookings Institution, the National Endowment for Democracy, Africare, Trans Africa, the African American Institute, and the Children's Defense Fund. He is a member of the Council on Foreign Relations, the Overseas Development Council, and the National Academy of Public Administration. He is married to the former Mary Braxton, and they have 2 children, Jeffrey and Denise. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I'm honored to introduce Ambassador James Joseph.
Thank you very much for that introduction. Actually, I'm only up here to read a statement from the Secretary of State. But before I do that, I'd like to pause for just a minute to congratulate and to thank the members of the Cape Town Detachment of the Marine Security Guards for their many contributions to the mission and morale of all of us who represent the United States in South Africa. Ladies and gentlemen of the Marine Security Guard, you reflect and exemplify a part of American character that money cannot buy, power cannot compel, and technology cannot create. It is the power of the American spirit and the dazzling heights of the American dream. The courtesy and courage you convey, the dignity and dedication you demonstrate, and the mystique and majesty of your tradition each contribute to the local perception of this concept, the American embassy and the American people. So let me say to you that you make us feel proud, you make us feel secure, and even more important, you make us feel American. And now the message from the Secretary of State. On behalf of my colleagues in the Department of State, let me extend our warmest congratulations and best wishes on this 222nd anniversary of the United States Marine Corps. For almost a half-century, Marine security guards have been on the front lines of diplomacy, steadfastly guaranteeing the safety and security of the U.S. missions and personnel throughout the world. Your professionalism, courage, and dedication are unmatched. We all know how important your work is, and we are grateful to each and every one of you, not only for your service in the line of duty, but also for the unique contribution you make to our community. On this special day for Marines everywhere, I am proud to wish you a very happy birthday. Signed sincerely, Madeleine K. Albright. As President Clinton's representative in South Africa, I want also to add his happy birthday to the Marines. Thank you.
Traditionally, regardless of location, Marines pause to observe their birthday by sharing a cake and good food. A sword is used to cut the cake as a reminder that we are a band of warriors, committed to carrying the sword so that our nation may live in peace. The first piece of cake is presented to our guest of honor, Ambassador James Joseph. The second piece of cake is presented to the oldest Marine present, Lieutenant Colonel Dave Overture. Lieutenant Colonel Overture is a native of San Pedro, California. He joined the Corps in 1951 and returned in 1971, after 20 years of honest and faithful service. The third piece of cake is presented to the youngest Marine present, Sergeant Eric Miller. Sergeant Miller is a native of Pocatello, Idaho. He was born on 18 July 1975, and he joined the Marine Corps in 1993. This final piece of cake is symbolically passed from the oldest Marine to the youngest Marine to symbolize the traditions, knowledge, and honor that are continually passed on through generations of Marines. The cake presented tonight will be available to all upon request following dinner.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, as is traditional, I would like to take a moment to present the guest of honor and the oldest Marine with a token of our esteem. Gentlemen, on behalf of the Marine Detachment, we would like you to accept these small tokens of our appreciation for helping us to celebrate this special occasion. I would also like to take this time to personally thank all of our many supporters within the consulate and Cape Town communities. Over the past year, we have received overwhelming help, support, and friendship from many of the people in this room. We wish that we could recognize each of you separately, but unfortunately, this is not possible. However, we have our eternal gratitude and friendship, and we hope that the hard work put into our celebration tonight will help to show our appreciation to all of our supporters, friends, and colleagues. At this time, I would like to ask Consul General David Pierce to come forward. Many of you may not know that Dr. Pierce has a long personal and family affiliation with our Corps. His grandfather was a Medal of Honor winner and was a battalion commander in the Battle of Belle Isle, one of our historically famous battles. As a young man, he endeavored to enlist in the Marine Corps, but was unable due to medical reasons. Regardless of this, he has maintained close ties to the Marine Corps, and especially to his Marines. During his tenure here as Consul General, he has not only taken excellent care of the detachment and its welfare, but has gone far out of his way to provide good leadership. Leadership as we define it within the Marine Corps. He has been a leader, a teacher, a mentor, and a personal friend of all the Marines in the detachment. It is for all of these reasons that Lieutenant Colonel Gillespie, my company commander in Nairobi, and I submitted Dr. Pierce to headquarters of the Marine Corps for the award of the title of Honorary Marine. It had been my hope to have the award here tonight for presentation. However, the title of Honorary Marine is rarely awarded and is highly sought after, and the awards package must pass through a series of boards before being awarded. The last word from headquarters of the Marine Corps this week is that the package has a good chance of making it all the way through, but it is still only halfway through the process. However, we the Marines here in Cape Town must publicly acknowledge that in our hearts, sir, you're one of us.
Thank you very much. You've got more history than I tell most people here do about, so thank you very much. Pastor and Mrs. Joseph, Stockton, Mrs. Stockton, Marines and friends of the Marines. Thank you for your very kind words. Thank you for this very meaningful and fun event. We'll get to the fun shortly. But this event is an annual reminder that Semper Fidelis, Semper Fi, always faithful, means keeping and passing on the faith and trust of an entire nation. Thank you, Marines, for being a proud and very capable military and diplomatic unit. The call of a statesman, which is the hardest call to make, to balance the military and the call of peace, the calling of the warrior and the calling of peace. They are closely related, as you are closely related as part of the consulate embassy and American community here in South Africa. Thank you especially for showing faith in everyone else's ability to live up to the highest standards by treating everyone that you come in contact with dignity and respect, even amid visits, VVIP visits of hundreds and maybe more, even in the most difficult and most stressful times. You have maintained that dignity. You figured out that faithfulness, Semper Fi, not only sets you free, but it frees others to act at their best. Thank you especially, Ronnie and Cindy Stock, for all you have done in this way for the consulate, for the embassy, for the American community, all those communities, and for the growth of partnerships with South Africa. South Africa today and tomorrow. Many people in this room have contributed significantly to the progress of U.S. and South Africa as fellow pilgrims on this very important road to achieving society's real freedom, real justice, and real opportunity for everybody. Thank you all of you for what you have done and will do, for your many kindnesses and your faithfulness that you have shown to the Stock family, the Green family, and the Pierce family, and many others. In the next few days, these three families I mentioned will leave Cape Area and will be moving on to other communities. We thank you for all you have shared with us. And we go with the faith that the communities here in this area are in great hands, and that you'll do even better than we have. Thank you all, and stand and file.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would now like to introduce the Marines of the U.S. Marine Security Guard Detachment, Cape Town. Sergeant Eric Miller. Sergeant Miller is a native of Idaho and joined the Marines in 1993. Sergeant Wendy Ferganano. Sergeant Ferganano was a native of Steubenville, Ohio, and she joined the Marines in 1993. Sergeant Michael Hollis. Sergeant Hollis is a native of Carruthersville, Missouri, and he joined the Marine Corps in 1991. Corporal Keith Allen. Corporal Allen is a native of Monroe, Louisiana, and he joined the Marine Corps in 1991. Corporal Michael Baker. Corporal Baker is a native of Rankin, Florida, and he joined the Marine Corps in 1993. Ladies and gentlemen, in addition to the Marines that I've just introduced, there are among you a number of visiting Marines. There are also a number of those no longer on our active roles. However, we Marines have a saying, once a Marine, always a Marine. And in that spirit, I would like for all of our fellow Marines in the audience to please stand. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in wishing all of the Marines of Cape Town a very happy 222nd birthday. Honor the brave Navy corpsmen who served among our band of brothers within the Marine Corps. Many of the things you witnessed tonight are traditional within the Marine Corps and are celebrated during each of our birthday ceremonies. At this time, I would like to say grace. Dear Lord, bless this assembly and those here. Keep us mindful of the things that we have, things that we have in this life, which mean so much to us. Let us be thankful for the things that we have, including good friendship, fellowship, and food tonight. Say this in your name. Amen. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our ceremony. On behalf of the Marine Security Guard Detachment, I would like to thank each of you for joining us this evening and for helping us to celebrate one of our oldest and most cherished traditions. Please enjoy the rest of your evening with us. Dinner and dancing follows. Thank you.
Good job, Dave. Where are you from? Oh, you're from Cape Town. Okay. Her father used to play Eagle Scouts in the Would you like some wine, Jim?
Yesterday, we went to a function where we decorated the birthday of Missions. So we had pretty good. Does he know? Everybody kiss her.
No, wait a minute.
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
Oh, I have to step back. Getting closer. Step getting closer. Here we go. Closer this way. We took one.
Yeah, but no, it's flash.
I'll take your flash.
No, no, that flash is good in these buckets. You're gonna get a good
Oh,
picture.
okay, good. Maybe one more then. We're going to go summer. And okay, after this. Oh, you guys need to be closer. You can merge it back. It's a zoom.
Okay.
You can shrink it or you can. Okay, Eric. Oops, I'm sorry.
There we go, it's recording now. You don't have to tap it.
Have to squeeze in a little. You guys got to be tighter here. Oh yes.
There we go, I can pick
Nice
all.
picture. All right.
Jim, put your jacket, yeah. There you go, Jim.
Everybody loves it.
Yeah, she does, doesn't she? How did you meet her? For what? Oh, yeah?
See you tomorrow.
One of these days you're going to have to do it by height and Summer will be the tallest. I grew an inch when I was in college.
You want another one?
Okay. Wave or do something. Oh, kiss. That would be good. Oh.
idea.
Very interesting contrast with the red, white, and blue flag. The all-American girl. Oh, I like. There's no camera there. Oh God, you're so cute. You're so gorgeous.
Just like I can say, only.
Poignant. Say that again.
Incredible to be somewhere where you're already missed and you haven't even left yet.
Oh, that's so incredible to be somewhere where you're missed and you haven't even left yet.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to say thank you once again for having us. It was really a joy being here. For those of you that would like to listen to our band, we are called the Strand Combo. We're all the way from the Strand, Somerset East area.